Being that Oasis is a Christian organization, there has to be a twist on the vision and mission statement compared to regular organizations. In a regular organization, the vision statement would just be the dream that the organization has for success. But at Oasis, we have to take our vision statement and through prayer and petition find out what God is doing in the city, and then partner with God and see what it would be for God to view Oasis as successful. And our mission is then how we're partnering with God to make that vision happen. Oasis vision statement is to be devoted to giving youth a free, clean, safe, and fun place where they can find Christ through Oasis, speaking truth and life through love, empowerment, and fun. And our mission statement is to provide a place for high schoolers to go after school where they can engage in hanging out, games, eating food, and getting help with homework. Financially, Oasis is slightly pricey because we wanted to provide a free meal for all of the kids, because the program would be after school until their parents had to pick them up. So what we wanted to do to financially provide for Oasis was partner with a dozen churches in the close area and get these churches to buy in and support financially Oasis, because they are the churches in the community. They're the ones being served, but also serving their community. What's different about Oasis from other organizations like the YMCA and Young Life is that we have a strong commitment to having biblical values in everything that we do. We believe that everything that we do needs to be grounded in biblical values, and we need to integrate those together to have a successful program. We believe that having paid department managers would allow for those people to have full commitment to the organization, so that they don't have to split their lives between what they're getting money from and Oasis being on the side, so that we can have their full attention 100% of the time, so these kids can find love. Also, what's different about Oasis is that we would have the resources to be able to serve large amounts of high schoolers all at once. Having a large location and the support of many different churches would allow us to have up to 200 kids a week. Our long-term goals are to have our initial location perpetually running without any of us founders having to be directly there every day making sure it's running right. Our second long-term goal is to build a separate location in a different area that is completely separate from the initial location. Our third long-term goal would be to double the amount of paid people in the organization. This is not to have twice as many people in one location being paid, but expanding to the point that we need to bring on more paid employees to keep the organization running. Our next long-term goal is personal relationship with the principals and the high schools within a 5-mile radius of both of our locations. Now this would take a lot, and this is why it's important to have all of the department managers paid. Our last long-term goal is probably the most important, that we have at least half of the employed or volunteers working with Oasis having been through the program, so they know where the kids are at and they know emotionally what's going on in their lives, so that they can connect in relationship with them and be able to love them where they're at.